Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday. I've been from work today, do some overtime for 3.5 hours. Yeah,
Look at them now, getting their bikes out.
oh my god, 3.5 hours. And
Down there, look.
since I received my Sony DSLR camera, I'm really wanted to use it, so I'm just wandering around by the park. Then I'm going to update you guys about my
Here, look, drove in and drove through there.
about my travel insurance, how much I get, and what will you do when you do traveling. See you for my next vlog. We're just walking around by the park, and you can see the flowers. Yesterday was really humid, and now it's quite fresh, but it's still 26 degree, and the sun is not out, but eventually they're gonna be out later.
No, it's raining all day.
Huh?
There's showers today.
Showers today.
Yeah.
Look at these flowers in here. It's lovely flower. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down over here, Glenn. Yeah.
If you kiss, everybody go, ah. That's not a good kiss. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, Jesus. This guy here, come here, sir. Oh my God, oh, Jesus. You know what?
I assume the video is still moving, yes.
Yes, it's working.
Yes, now, go. Go. Keep interfering.
Guys, we are here in the park. It's a bit gray but it's warm still. Anyway guys, update ko lang. Just update about my travel insurance. When I went back home was on December, and every time I flew to Philippines or just having a holiday in Europe, I used to buy a travel insurance. However, this is a big mistake for me because I bought a travel insurance that I paid for 6 months, and I did not read the policy that it is covered for 21 days. And I think it's in my mind that since I paid for 6 months, it should be covered for 6 months. But eventually, after 6 months, I'll find out that my travel insurance has only 31 days.
Stipulation.
How did you call it? Stipulation with 31 days.
Yes.
Right? And when I went to Philippines, I have a weather disruption, which a massive storm. If you know that storm was hit on December, or that storm, that is very devastating. The roof of my flat has been blowing off. The houses of my family has been destroyed, a massive destroyed. So me and my son were decided to go to up to north, which is the different place, not really bad at all. Since we decided to stay for 4 nights at the hotel, and my husband told me that you're gonna stay in the hotel and you're gonna claim the insurance. I am very confident to use my travel insurance, but I didn't realize that my travel insurance has stipulation for 31 days only, and I was stay in Philippines about 38 days. When I come back to UK, I sorted all my receipt, how much I spent for the hotel, everything, all the expenses. I comply everything. I sent to them, an email to them, and explain to the travel insurance. Therefore, it takes 6 months before they keep in touch with me and keep asking me my itinerary ticket. But, well, here you go. I sent everything in them, and then one day, we got a call from them that they read my policy, that only 31 days covered up. So, I end up nothing for my travel insurance, and I claim about 1,500 pounds, which is 100,000 pesos, which is all my expenses after my holiday in Philippines after the weather interruption. So here you go. And I wasn't happy because when I was in Philippines after the storm, my husband phoned me up, my company phoned me up, the travel insurance phoned me up, and I using my UK number. However, I paid 132 pounds for my bills of my network provider, which is really hard because it's a lot of money. And I realized that, oh, maybe one day I can get this one, I can claim for the travel insurance. But I end up nothing. And I paid £12.50 a month for my travel insurance. But I'll give you some advice, guys. Before you purchase the policy, you have to read all the policy. I mean, if before you purchase the insurance, you have to read all the policy which can cover. This what I read for, but I didn't read through all the piece of paper because in my way of thinking that I paid 6 months for it and should be covered for 6 months, but it's just covered for 31 days. So, yun ang update natin, guys. I paid a 1,500 for all my expenses that I end up nothing to get back my money, nothing to get my money back. And it's really hard because I'm still paying for 6 months. And it takes 6 months to process as well. And I wanted to cancel it, but it's too late because it's been paid already for 6 months. So, make it sure that when you buy a travel insurance, you have read all through the policy, what can cover in it, and then should have to read everything the policy because it's not really, it's my happen to me, and I learned a mistake. Every time I flew back to Philippines or going to Europe, I always buy an insurance. I used to buy in Aviva Insurance. This is not an advert, this is not a sponsor, but I used to buy in Aviva Insurance. But at this moment, I don't know why, I end up to my bank in Barclay and I look up everything, which is good, but I didn't read throughout the pages. That is a massive mistake for me. So I end up nothing. So now, guys, yun lang ang update natin about my travel insurance, and I'm going to take you somewhere there. It's a nice flowers over there. So see you later.